On the back of that, you did manage to work with some incredible people following that, and one I'd like to talk on is Robert Plant. I mean, Led Zeppelin legend and all that sort of stuff. You're still
Yeah.
friends with him, and
Oh
tell
my
me
God,
how all
yeah.
that came about. How did you first meet up and go on the road with him?
I think it Bites supported Robert once, and I kind of I actually dated his daughter, so that's how I got to know him real personally like that. But me and Robert have always had a great relationship. We've always got along really, really well, and I love him, man. I absolutely love him. He's one of the smartest people I know. He's also one of the funniest people I know, and he's actually brilliant, Robert. I absolutely love him. I really do. He's just and he knows. See, he's always took risks.
Yeah.
Everybody just falls back into what they did in their heyday. That's the simple thing to do. Oh, well, we had a hit in the 80s with this. Let's just do that again and again and again and again. Robert didn't do that. He went like, look, I know I was in the biggest band in the world ever, but I'm going to do an album with this girl called, this country, and she can teach me to sing. I mean, how humble do you have to be to say that? She's going to teach me to sing. She's Robert Plant. And I
Incredible,
love
isn't it?
that. I love that about humans who, it's like people like Willie Nelson, and it's that lot that I love. Them people who Willie goes and plays a coffee shop stoned, and then he goes and does Madison Square Garden 3 nights in the trot, and he doesn't give a damn.
Absolutely.
So that part of Robert, I absolutely love him, man. Like he's definitely, I mean, it's hard for him to hold a relationship with anybody. That's what I think people get upset when you play guitar with Robert. You're on like a 2 to 3 year cycle at most, and then you just got to let him go because he doesn't want to do that anymore. And some people get angry, or they think he's angry at them, or he doesn't like. No, he just wants to do another thing. He's interested in new stuff, and he loves new stuff. And so leave him alone. Just
You got any
go
standout
do
memories
something with
from your
your own
time with
life.
him?
What?
Have you got any standout memories of your time with him?
Oh, there's so many I can't even tell. He's just I can't speak highly enough of Robert. Robert's and I wasn't a Led Zeppelin fan either. I mean, I loved physical graffiti. I was definitely a physical graffiti fan. But it's only recently that I've really started to get into the blues end of Led Zeppelin. And I listened to what Jimmy did. I'm sure we'll talk about the blues in a second. But the concept of Robert as just a human, as a human being, he's a very, when you walk around with Robert, you don't really understand what it's like. I mean, we would get off a plane in Venezuela, and there's like thousands of people at the airport, and like everywhere. It's not really so much like that now, but when I was with him, it was like he had armed guards in America. Like, it's insane, like how big they were. You don't understand.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal.